Hi everyone, Ginger Belle here for Ginger Belle Designs and Country Craft Creations. And today I have a walkthrough of my fun little mini brag book that I made using the new exclusive Attic Antiques, exclusive to Country Craft Creations. This is an adorable collection. I am an antique collector myself, so I just absolutely was drawn to this paper. So what I've done here is I created a shadow box, which I do have a tutorial in my tutorial to show you how to make these. And you can do this in other sizes as well. And with the shadow box, I show, like I said, I show how to make that. This one is a different size, but this is what the base of it will look like. These green areas outlined in black are what gets cut out. So basically, whatever size you want, you need to have 1/2 inch score lines 4 times on the sides, every side, and those will fold up, and that's what makes your fun little shadow box. But I go over that better in detail in my tutorial. So for this, I decided I wanted to do a fun little shadow box. As you can see, I did some fussy cutting of the papers and then did a frame with a little piece of acetate on the back so that it protects all those fun things inside. And I also have the back decorated with that paper. And let's just peek inside here. And I wanted this to be vintage and simple and, like I said, small. So it's very small. It's 5 by 5. So when you open this up, we're going to have a pocket. Here's another little fun fussy cut from the paper. One of the little cut aparts with the little sayings. And I've just popped up some heavyweight cardstock in an ivory color just to add a little picture in there. Over here, we have a flap open. Now I have a mirror image of this on the back, but this back side does not have a closure. This I've just done a simple closure using a brad, and I popped one of the fussy cut pieces from the paper. I popped it up on some chipboard and cut it out, and you just turn that, and you have this, and you have a fun little, now I didn't put anything in here, but I will grab a piece of paper to show you that this is also a pocket. Okay. And I did mess around a couple different ways of doing my closure. That's why there's a little hole here. So just ignore that. It's covered with this. I did not want the hole there, but I didn't find a way yet to cover it. So that is one of my little oopses. Now, I have used vintage photo distress ink on all the decorative papers in here to give it that little more antiqued look. Here's a page cut from the paper that can just be used as a photo mat itself. A couple of the cut aparts on my pocket here. And then I just simply have some fun little inserts using the Spanish Moss My Colors canvas cardstock and that ivory heavyweight from my stash. Then we have another fun, I just love this picture. It's probably my favorite one, this sheet of paper. And I used the flip side of that for my frame. And then I just love this. So you could add some picture corners and put a picture on here. Our middle page here is a pocket. And it has another little fun photo mat inside. And another fun place for pictures here. Another pocket page. We have the paper there. And this one I used that ivory heavyweight cardstock on the craft cardstock. The Artisan Craft. Our next page here is just another fun page to put some picture corners on and add a picture. Here I used another part of the cut aparts with that sewing machine again, which I just love, that vintage sewing machine. And that little saying at the top, I cut that down and put that on a pocket that I adhered as a tuck spot pocket using the Spanish Moss. Another fun photo mat using the craft Artisan. And then this side I have that little flip open again, but I did not put a closure on this one. It's quite heavy by itself, so I didn't really need closures on these. I just chose to do it on the front for fun. So here I just cut a piece of the paper out that had the little tassels, have my ivory heavy cardstock here, piece of the paper here. I popped one of the cut aparts up on the Spanish Moss My Colors canvas cardstock here. And then again, we have another fun little, this one is a bifold. And then I've just used some canvas it's kind of a burlap textured ribbon from my stash. And I've used that to make my closure. And I am going to tie this shut. And the reason that I didn't want too big of a bow or anything is I want this to be able to just sit up. So you could literally set this on a shelf like this and it can be seen. Super, super cute. If you don't already have this paper, grab it. It's amazing. I did mine in the 8x8. There's also a 12x12 available. So yeah, this was super fun. I hope that you follow my tutorial and make one of these fun little brag books. Super easy, holds quite a few little photos and mementos, and it's just a fun way to have an album that can sit out and still look like a decorative home decor piece. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and stay tuned for that tutorial. Have a great day. Bye-bye.